So a lot of people will put in the comments of many of my videos saying that I shouldn't use profanity, I shouldn't use the F word, or I shouldn't use the S word, or say anything that might be seen as rude or anything like that. And I decided to take this criticism to heart. I decided to really reflect on this criticism and figured out what the next step should be. And I thought that the most logical choice when facing this criticism was to make an entire video about the word shit. So that's what today is. Today is a whole entire video talking about phrases and ways that we can use the word shit, because honestly, it's a very common word in the English language. Hi, my name's Dave. Welcome to Dave's English. If you're ever interested in taking one-on-one lessons with me, you can go to my website, davesenglish.com, and you can sign up for a lesson today. You can also read the information about me on my website, as well as reviews and other things. So I'm really looking forward to helping you with your English language journey. Just go over to my website and I'll be more than happy to help you out. Now, other people and other English teachers have done videos about the word shit already, and so you might hear some things in this video that might be in other videos as well, but I want to add more. I want to add to the current literature, to put it in academic terms, to the word shit so that you can understand when you hear it what somebody might be saying if they use shit either by itself or in some sort of a phrase or as an adjective or whatever. So we're gonna really dig deep into this shit and then talk about this shit as well. Now, to add a little bit of context to this, the other day I was in Chicago, and after eating lunch, I had to walk back to my car, and it was a 25-minute drive, and I heard two guys outside of an office say, yeah, today's gonna be a real shitstorm. And I'm like, I'm gonna be doing a video about the word shit. From here to my car, let's see how many times I can hear the word shit used. So in that 25 minutes, do you know how many times I heard the word shit used? 32, more than once a minute. And we're not talking about people that were just real rough or anything like that. We're talking about bankers, people in insurance, people who work in the business district of downtown Chicago in the Loop. I heard 3 bankers behind me, and I know they're bankers because they were talking about the branch manager of a bank in the suburbs of Chicago, talking about how he was doing a shitty job and that he needed to be shit canned. Shit canned, the first one. Shit can means to be fired. Yeah, we need to shit can this guy because he's doing a horrible job.
The guy that took your beer is fired. He's shit canned.
That's what they said. That means to be fired from your job. And you will probably hear the word shit used more in business than like anything in any of these business books. All these phrases that you see in these business books, yeah, you might come across it every now and then, but chances are you're going to hear the word shit used pretty much multiple times on a daily basis. So it's nice to know all the phrases that include shit. Now, of course, when using the word shit, you want to make sure that you're using it in the correct context and with the right people. You can use it with friends and family. Yes, family. I use the word shit with my family all the time. With close business associates and people like that. You don't want to go up to a stranger on the street and use any type of profanity. You don't want to go up to someone on the street and say, hey, fuckface, where's the post office, right? That's kind of rude. You don't want to do that. So it's important to know who you can say these words to and who you can feel comfortable saying them to. So always keep that in mind. Don't call the person that you just asked for directions to the post office to a fuckface. That is a bad idea. That one is a bad idea. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. The first one is the shit hits the fan.
When Kramer hears about this, the shit's gonna hit the fan.
So we usually use the shit hits the fan when a bad situation becomes a worse situation because something happened. So I can say, yes, our project was pretty bad already, but once we found this fatal error in our project, the shit really hit the fan. The next one is shit for brains. So you can say somebody is shit for brains or somebody has shit for brains. You can say either one. And this means that somebody is just really stupid. We could say, yeah, John over there, he's an absolute shit for brains because I give him a pencil and he tries to stick it up his nose every time, right? He's just an absolute shit for brains. So this just means the person is a really big idiot and that his brains are actually shit. The next one is to bite into a shit sandwich. Now, a shit sandwich is usually a bad situation. And to bite into a shit sandwich means that you are taking some sort of responsibility for this bad situation, or that you are part of this bad situation. So for example, somebody might say, you know, this project that we did, we thought it was really good, but the client hated it. And they're really angry at us and they know we did a horrible job and we have to take responsibility. We all have to take a bite out of this shit sandwich.
In other words, it's a huge shit sandwich and we're all gonna have to take a bite.
So now we have a shitstorm and a shit show. And these two usually indicate that you have a bad situation, you expect things to go wrong. So we can say, yeah, we have a meeting later this afternoon with the boss and he's not happy. I expect it to be a real shit show. So just a really bad situation.
Hey, you fuck, I'm back!
Sir, maybe you should stop.
Maybe you should know your place.
Oh, this is a shit show. Raph, get in there.
Up shit creek. So to be up shit creek means that you have a really bad problem. I can say, yeah, I'm up shit creek because I have no money to pay for my car payment this month. I'm absolutely up shit creek. I mean, this term is so commonly used, there's actually a television show called Schitt's Creek. So that gives you an idea of how often it's used. Now, there's also another addition we can put to it. We can say up shit creek without a paddle. So that means we are in this very difficult situation without any help whatsoever.
But if you wait until the last minute, you are shit out of luck, up shit creek without a paddle in a barbed wire canoe, fucked.
Sack of shit. Now, sack of shit can mean that something is of poor quality. Like we can say, oh yeah, this computer is a real sack of shit. It doesn't work that well. But we usually use it for people. And to mean that the person is a jerk or an asshole. We can say, yeah, that guy over there, he's a real sack of shit. I don't like him whatsoever.
You know what? Fuck you. You were never shit, you ain't shit, and you would never be shit. Your own mother never loved you. Nobody will care that you ever existed, you worthless sack of shit. And I'm like, dude, stop.
However, we do have a common collocation that we can put with sack of shit, and that would be lazy. We can say that guy is an absolute lazy sack of shit. It doesn't mean that he's an asshole. It just means that he's extremely lazy.
Instead of me saying to myself, Katie, you're such a lazy sack of shit, I would say, I'm open to the belief that I might be being just slightly too hard on myself, maybe.
So remember, sack of shit by itself usually means somebody's an asshole. Lazy sack of shit means that they're just extremely lazy. The next one is shit-faced, and this is an adjective, to be shit-faced, and it means that you are absolutely drunk. You are absolutely blitzed and annihilated and drunk, and like you can't do anything. You're like laying on the ground, covered in your own vomit and piss because you're absolutely shit-faced. So being shit-faced is like the highest level of drunkenness.
Dude, I'm so hungover, man. I was in a bar last night and we were playing your game. I got shit-faced and I'm a mess.
Shit out of luck means that, of course, you have no luck, but it usually means, too, that you have no more options, or if you do something, you do not have any other option. You are finished. So it's like saying you are screwed. It's very similar. So I could say, for example, if you delete all of the files on your computer and you don't back them up, you're shit out of luck. You will never get those files back ever again. So that's what shit out of luck means.
I am playing you. So for good or for bad, I am playing you. All right? You wanted somebody else? You are shit out of luck.
But you might hear people also say SOL. So they'll say, yeah, I'm SOL because I deleted all the files on my computer. This is just the same. It's just the acronym for shit out of luck. So you'll hear SOL and you'll hear shit out of luck.
Let's say condom breaks, Now what?
You're SOL.
No, you're not.
All right, so now we've come to animals and shit, because we have a lot of animals that are connected to shit, and we need to talk about these because each animal has their different words for shit. So the most common one you have probably heard of is bullshit. And usually bullshit means that it's something that is not believable.
The data was bullshit. The advertisers knew it was bullshit, but that's how we sold advertising and priced advertising.
I can say, for example, yeah, John says that he has a Ferrari, but I know that's bullshit because he only makes $10 an hour. Horseshit, very much the same thing. We could have just replaced bullshit with horseshit.
The potential for greatness is there, but I think at the same time we have to acknowledge that the potential for an enormous amount of horseshit also exists.
Now we have dog shit. Dog shit means that something is of very bad quality. I bought a new computer today and it keeps on breaking down. It seems like it's going to be an absolute piece of dog shit.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard.
So ape shit means that you can be excited or maybe even a little bit crazy and you act in erratic ways. And this could be positive and negative. So I can say, whenever I come home, my dog goes absolutely apeshit to see me because she's very happy. She gets very excited. Now, it can be put in a negative way as well, going, every time I bring up my friend's ex-girlfriend, he goes absolutely apeshit and starts yelling at me and telling me how I'm a piece of shit and all.
You just need to go completely apeshit, obsessive, which you're capable of, given what you've achieved in your life.
Now, chicken shit means that you are a coward or you're afraid of something. So, for example, I could say, Bob over there always acts like he wants to fight, but whenever a big guy approaches him, he turns into a chicken shit and doesn't want to fight at all. So, being chicken shit means to be a coward, essentially.
Basically, I said, if I don't do it now, I'm a chicken shit, and I'm never going to do it.
A shit ton of something. So, this just means a lot of something. Yeah, I got a shit ton of problems. I have a shit ton of money. I have a shit ton of shit, right? So a shit ton just basically means a lot.
You don't always have the same overlap of like people who like know a shit ton about musical theater and people who know a shit ton about like Lord of the Rings. Or
to get shit together means to organize yourself, okay? Or if we make it into a negative sentence, we say that person is not organized and that they need to get organized. I can say, John there really needs to get his shit together because he is doing a really, really poor job at work. So this means that he's not focusing on his work. He's not doing his job well. So he really needs to get his shit together. So getting your shit together in a positive way means to become organized.
And these fucking 59-year-old parents are like, you gotta get your shit together, and they still have no clue what the fuck they're doing.
Holy shit. So you probably heard this one already before. Holy shit is just like saying, wow. And I would say that more people probably say holy shit than wow.
And when I realized what the story was, I was like, holy shit, this entire book is an allegory for intergenerational trauma.
If somebody is full of shit, that means that they lie all the time. I can say, yeah, John over there is full of shit. He always says this, but he really means this. So being full of shit means that you lie all the time. You just don't tell the truth.
Science literacy empowers you to know when someone else is full of shit.
Then we have talking shit. Now, when you're talking shit about somebody means you're saying something bad about somebody. Now, it's usually behind somebody's back. You're not saying it to their face, but you could say it to their face. I can say, yeah, I'm talking shit to you to your face. That is absolutely fine. But in most contexts, it's usually when you say you're talking shit, it means you're saying something behind somebody's back.
But meanwhile, everyone's talking shit behind their back and they're not liked and their legacy's fucked.
To give a shit means to care about something.
And the hard part becomes finding something to say that people give a shit about.
To not give a shit means to not care about something.
I was once asked by a reporter, what do you hope people will say about you after you're gone. And I was shocked. I said, I don't give a shit what they say. I'll be dead.
So to give a shit means to care. To not give a shit means you just have no care at all. I'm in really deep shit. Okay? Now, to be in deep shit means that you are in a very, very bad situation because probably you didn't do something, or maybe you did do something you regretted. So I can say, for example, yeah, I'm in real deep shit because I didn't pay my taxes this year and the IRS is coming after me. So I'm in real deep shit. I am in a bad situation.
He shouldn't even be there. He should be in deep shit. He should be in jail. He should be in juvie.
And finally, the shit end of the stick. So you might hear people say, I really got the shit end of the stick. What this means is that out of all the scenarios of something that happened, you got the worst scenario.
And take care of them for the rest of your life. So, and I mean, he let me walk away with the shit end of the stick.
And wow, that's it today. That's all I can conjure up. That's all the shit that I could do today. This might be one of the shittiest videos out there. And by that, I mean the word shit is used in it a lot. But maybe you learned a little more shit about shit in this video about shit. Hopefully you're able to get your shit together when it comes to using the word shit, and you'll feel comfortable with all of this shit as well. So thank you all very much. It was great to do this video. It's kind of fun. I'm looking forward to doing the other ones because, again, this is my personality and this is the personality of a lot of people. A lot of people use the word shit. And if you hear it in a phrase or you hear it being used, it's important to know what people are saying. So you just don't want to think of the word shit and it be poop and then realize, even with animals, ape shit, horse shit, I forgot rat shit, maybe that's another one, but all these shits will have different types of shits connected to them. So it's important to know the differences. So thank you all very much. Have a wonderful day wherever it is you, I always screw that up. It's like a tongue twister to me. I will just see you later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.